Well, it's the next day now. Second day in Argentina. As you can see, it's windy. And I am in the little town of Purmumarca. I think that's how it's pronounced. It's really pretty here, isn't it? This is my hostel. And I'll tell you what, on the entire trip I have never been happier to find a hostel than I did last night with this. I might go into that a little bit more later, but here is a river in Chile, southern Peru too, and Argentina. Not an awful lot of water, but I would guess by the banks that when it does come down, it really does come down. And now is the rainy season apparently. It's winter in the northern hemisphere, summer in the southern, and it rains in the summer season in southern South America. But here we are. I'm off to see if I can change money. I have got no Argentinian pesos whatsoever, and no one seems to want to change dollars. I thought the almighty dollar was sacred here, but apparently not. So I don't know what I'm going to do if I can't change them. But something will turn up. It always does. Right, into Purmumarca. Sure, I've already screwed it up. The plaza in Purmumarca. Purmamarca. I have a horrible time with U's in Spanish. Not too bad with all the other letters, but U is U, and I tend to butcher that, something terrible. Purmamarca. I'll get it as soon as I get back to England. It's nice, isn't it? Must be a tourist town. No gringos though, of course. Where can I change money? Well, I'm at a little restaurant. Here's the menu. And the dollar is just less than 1,000 pesos. So I'm getting the most expensive thing on the menu, lomo de llama for us gringos. So that would be a hair over $8, I reckon. Not cheap as it was in the north of South America, but probably a little bit cheaper than Chile. There's the price of the beer. A litre for 3,500, so that's going to be about $4. Maybe a hair under $4. I think I'm going to come here tonight. And here we have it. Loin of llama. Got a beer. Very rare for me at lunch. But it's quite nice. It is really, really light. And I don't normally like very light beers, but that's really quite pleasant at this time of day. I don't think I'll be drinking it later of a night time, but for lunch it's really nice. This is just under 8,000, as I just told you. I'm presuming the beer's going to be about 2, something like that. So it's going to be total somewhere around $10. That's quite expensive for me. You're probably thinking how cheap it is, but it's quite expensive for me. But I haven't had a decent meal in a long time, so enjoy it. And very nice it was too. Very similar to beef, but very, very lean. There's almost no fat in it. None that I detected anyway. You got a nice band playing too. Very rustic. It's a pretty little pueblo. I don't think you could call this a town though. Village. Little village. Just coming out of the Andes, I believe. Foothills thereof. Having said that, it's probably right slap bang in the middle of them. 2,300 meters apparently. What's that? 7,000 feet? A little bit less than 7,000 feet. What else? But quaint is the word. Very quaint. I like it. It's lovely here. This really is a nice little place. Uh-oh, windy. Very rustic, isn't it? Really nice. Everyone's got the same idea as I have. Oh, that brings out a diddly-dee in me, that's for sure.